Dragon Age Origins was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, language, partial nudity, and sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Origins. Last time we got the assistance, or rather we secured the assistance of the Dalish elves against the Darkspawn, which, hey, nice. We talked to our party members and made out with Liliana, which, you know, I'm all for. And now we need to talk to Morrigan, do some shopping, and then I think we're gonna head to Lake Callenhad. Just for a bit, and then we will, from there we'll go to Lothering. Not Lothering. We'll go to, Redcliffe. That's the bitch. Anyway.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Did you grow up in the Kokari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way, at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Nice. Alright, I am going to talk to Bowden, and then I'm going to cut away while I do some shopping if I get anything of note I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure all I'm getting is a backpack, if he has it. He should. And I'll let you know from there.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Have you heard any rumors, Bowden?
The dark spawn have attacked Lothering.
Shit.
I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. And then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Let me see your wares, Bowden.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, Right. Anyway, I am getting the backpack. And yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to cut here, do a little bit of cleanup and whatnot. We currently have a inventory of 69 out of 110. Nice. Anyway, right, I'm gonna cut here, and I will see you when I'm done with my inventory management. Alright, so I did a little bit of inventory management. Sort of. I forgot to sell some stuff. I am, however, starting here and ending here. These are joke gifts that will make your party hate you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy them for the big old 0 that they cost, and I'm going to destroy them because seeing them upsets me, and it's really exhausting. And like, why bother, you know? Like, anyway. You'll notice that, like, some of these gifts, it's like, these don't make sense. But, you know, like, but none of those gifts seem like they would be for anybody who is currently in your party, and you'd be correct. But all that taken care of, let's get on the road. First to Lake Callenhad, just to check in on things, and then to Redcliffe. And after that, we'll, yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh. Nope. Hang on. Hang on. Dog.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. A fight?
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency.
Hi, Tim Curry.
They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Oh, boo-hoo. Life's so hard when you're a traitor. What? Oh!
Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. You're getting sloppy.
Let's get started.
Blocked.
Right.
Whoops. But yeah, Lothering was attacked by Darkspawn and destroyed, so now it's just a skull. Hello, sir.
Back off! I was here first.
What are you doing?
None of your business, knife ears. I wasn't bothering nobody, and I was here first.
And what will you do if I don't back off?
Run away?
Just answer some questions and I'll leave you alone.
All right, if it'll make you leave my spot quicker.
Has anyone else been here?
Now, how much would that bit of information be worth to you?
Well, I might not kill you if you tell me.
Good enough. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Farria. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ah. This spot is mine. Find your own.
Sten's sword may be in the hands of Farria, the scavenger who looted the battlefield where the blade disappeared. Farria was heading to Orzammar and is likely there now. Well, we're not heading to Orzammar just yet. What we are gonna do is have ourselves a big brave dog. God, this place is creepy.
As you wish.
It didn't look like he peed on the boat, but there you go. I'm just gonna...
Yes?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What is this about?
I heard you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Die already!
This should be easy enough. Time for some fun!
Down you go!
Let's get started.
Go!
This should be easy enough.
So that's Samael the Deserter. Hey. Thank you kindly.
Let's get started.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Tell me more.
The collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry, but we would rather live on our own terms. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I'll take a look at these requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Oh, wow. Places of power. Hear me and obey, my power waning. I, Krebelash the Epithet, require a reconnection to the mystical places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. Nothing bad could come of this, I'm positive. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I ask the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. Notice of termination. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starrick, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You'll find 2 of them in Denerim, the other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. And be sensitive. I would not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. Uh-huh. Golly, pardon me. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jabasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Herbal magic. Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it I am ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this I can continue my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Okay.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
No. We'll read that in a bit.
What are you looking at?
Your face.
Good day.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Just going to take every health potion you have. Doot doot doot. Caddis of the Siege Breaker. Harley, what do you currently have? Ooh. I'll let you keep what you've got on right now. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. I don't know if I'm meant to sell these gems or not. I'll have to look it up later, but for now I'm just gonna hang on to them, and I can always sell them off later. Sorry, I keep pausing because the sound here of it gets me. I suppose that's Princess. Anyway, right, we got some codex entries. Ignoring characters for now. Notes. Our second letter. My dearest Virginia True Royal, regarding Bodice Ripped. Enclosed are 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said bodice. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favorite shirt, the bucking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait, but I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Yours, Sir Rival Grouseman. Weird. And quest related. Article 323, The Mages Collective. Despite the loyalist grasp on the mages' political community, many libertarians and equitarians have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the chantry's role in a mage's daily life. A growing number of mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker's mandate, feel that the chantry's constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, one that hinders their ability to do their work. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards who work their arts outside the chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages' collective, wherein members can submit requests and have them seen to without judgment. This collective manages to work in relative secrecy, their members discreet and their clients anonymous. As of yet, this collective has seen no sanction from the Templars, and there has been no sign that its members are practicing magic of which the Maker would not approve. Still, practicing magic outside of the influence of the chantry is a dream for some and a dangerous notion for others, and many believe that it is only a matter of time before the veil of secrecy is lifted, and the Mages Collective is brought to a swift and brutal justice. From A Treatise on Magic and Politics by First Enchanter Josephus. Article 335, Letter of Termination. My dear apprentice, I have sent this courier with this note to officially end your period of apprenticeship. I harbor you no ill will, for despite your complete incompetence, you have failed to do lasting harm to myself or my work. Sadly, I will not have a chance to witness your floundering attempts at improvement. When you return from your current errand, your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry, I have dire need of the supplies I sent you to procure. Sincerely, the mage, Taristar. What a dick. Let's get out of here. Grab some death root. We'll be coming back here in a little bit, but let's go to Redcliffe. Get this mess sorted.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Trap! Trap!
Weird. Why are these traps here? Oh. It's that guy. Right. He's an assassin. Fuck.
The Grey Warden dies here!
Enemies approaching. Only one shall stand. Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. Let's get started.
Friends of Red Jenny.
Trap!
Done.
Trap!
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
I have some questions.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I'm rather happy you failed.
So would I be, in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
Too bad for you, then.
Yes, it's true. Too bad for me.
What are the Antivan Crows?
An order of assassins, of course, out of Antiva. I suppose you wouldn't hear much of them out here, but where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins, I see.
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty.
You came all the way from Antiva?
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The crows get around, you see.
Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Loghain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does this mean you're loyal to Loghain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you've failed that service?
Oh, well, that's between Loghain and the crows, and between the crows and myself.
And between you and me?
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you going to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the crows would have informed your Loghain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the crows are concerned. No need to see Loghain then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Thanks. I'll take that under advisement.
You seem like a bright girl. I'm sure you have other options.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening. Make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
You must think I'm royally stupid.
I think you're royally tough to kill, and utterly gorgeous. Not that I think you'll respond to simple flattery, but there are worse things in life than serving the whims of a deadly sex goddess.
Sorry. Woo! Deadly sex goddess. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be real with you guys before I keep going. If I, my other, idea was to be a male, mage for this playthrough, and, if I was going to be a male mage, I would have romanced Zevron. Yeah, spoilers, he's joining the party. Shock and horror. Come on.
Well,
what do you want in return?
Let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Why would I want your service?
Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks.
I'm good at those
I could
too.
also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I could also stand around and look pretty if you prefer. Warm your bed. Fend off unwanted suitors, no?
No.
I like a woman who knows exactly what she wants. I really do. So, what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
Very well. I accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry. We could use him.
All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Alright. Everyone, I think I'm going to cut it here. And next time, we continue on the rocky road to Redcliffe. Until next time, bye-bye.